now it's just like that अभी आज आप iPhone से खेल रहे हैं, but there was a time जब Nokia भी था.
जी बिल्कुल. Children's Academy is one of those privileged schools which has a very, very strong ex-students body called the Kaksa. These students only graduate and go, but they come back. They only move on, but to stay connected, stay close, and come back to us at the most opportune moment. One such student is with us today. He belongs to the 1984 batch and he's Dr. Sunil Agrawal. Dr. Agrawal, welcome to this interaction.
Thank you, madam.
Can you please tell us about yourself, please?
Thank you. I am Dr. Sunil Agrawal from Children's Academy Group of Schools, a 1984 batch SSC passed. I'm basically, madam, a general surgeon, a cancer surgeon. Both the surgeries I do minimally invasive, so a minimal invasive surgeon. I'm managing director of Sanjeevani Multi-Speciality Hospital, Sanjeevani Charitable Hospital, and Aditi Hospital. I'm also trustee of Sanjeevani World School, E.G. Khedal School, and I'm a president of this area, VHP Dindushikila.
So we see quite a few achievements attached to his name. But then his alma mater remains Children's Academy. So Dr. Agrawal, if I may ask you, how did Children's Academy prepare you for this position that you have today in society?
Well, I would say every day, what am I today is all because of Children's Academy. I think they prepared me to not only academically, but also extracurricular activities like.
Okay.
It was a total growth of mine, and I give complete straight to Children's Academy Group.
Okay. So, Dr. Sunil, you are one of those very fortunate students of our founder,
Yes.
late Shri V.V. Bhatt. So, do you recall any memories or anything which brings a smile to your face when you think about Bhatt sir?
See, I remember each and everything, and if I keep talking about him, it would be like hours and hours. The most important thing which I remember is when I graduated, when I completed my studies, and I was looking out for a place to start my practice. The school from which I learned in Ishwar Bhavan,
Okay.
sir has shifted to another place, and that place was vacant. So I went to sir and I told sir that I want to start a nursing home, my clinic over there. Without a blink of his eye, he just gave the keys to me.
Oh God.
And he said,
Okay.
you can start. And I asked him, sir, what about the payment? And he said, no, nothing doing. You start your practice and we'll see later. That was the way he, supported me like my own father. And after that place, I started Sanjeevani Hospital, which was initially a 15-bed place. Then I increased, and right now I have a 150-bedded hospital.
Oh, okay. That's quite an achievement, sir. In your view, what is it that you learned at Children's Academy, maybe a skill or skills, which has helped you in all these achievements that you have today, the position that you have today?
See, as far as if we divide them into things, like academic skill, if I say, so obviously we were from a very small family in 1970s when we studied. Nobody in the society or in our family had studied in the English medium school.
Yeah.
We never spoke English in school.
Yeah.
And right now I'm sitting in front of you on the mic, in front of the camera, and I'm able to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one skill which I learned from Children's Academy. Secondly, I was a very, very shy character in this.
Is it?
Miss, other koi stranger I can't talk to him
Acha.
or something. But right now, even if I'm standing on a platform on a stage and talk to thousands of people, I can do.
I'm sure.
That is again because of Children's Academy. Children's Academy also taught me time management. Like suppose we were given homeworks, we were given assignment, and those were properly checked by the teacher on time. So they taught me time management, because of which right now I'm also utilizing that skill in my private practice.
Yes.
Talking to people like हमारे profession where we are doctors, we are supposed to properly communicate with our patients in their vernacular language.
अच्छा.
That is very important.
हाँ.
सिर्फ इंग्लिश आना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, हिंदी भी आना चाहिए, मराठी भी आना चाहिए. तो ये सारी लैंग्वेजेस स्कूल में मैंने सीखी थी.
जी.
एंड वहाँ से और उसको ना प्रॉपरली कम्युनिकेट करना. आज पेशेंट्स आते हैं, उनको प्रॉपरली बताना उनको क्या बीमारी है, क्या इलाज है, ये सब चीज़ हमने स्कूल से ही सीखी है.
जी. सर, आपने बताया कि चिल्ड्रंस योर जनरेशन परहैप्स वाज द फर्स्ट टू गो टू एन इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल. सो चिल्ड्रंस अकेडमी का चयन कैसे हुआ फैमिली में? आई मीन, व्हाई चिल्ड्रंस अकेडमी? आई एम श्योर देयर वर अदर स्कूल्स इन द विसिनिटी एंड इट हैड अ वेरी मॉडस्ट स्टार्ट. सो आई एम श्योर जब आपने ज्वाइन किया होगा तो इट वाज जस्ट इन इट्स नेसेंट स्टेज.
Absolutely. मेरी फैमिली पे वी आर वेरी बिग फैमिली. फादर गाँव से इधर आए थे, कुछ भी नहीं था, एंड ऑल ऑफ माई ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स वेर इन हिंदी मीडियम वर्नाकुलर.
अच्छा.
एंड मैं बचा था, तो उसी वक्त सर ने वीवी भट्ट सर ने ये स्कूल चालू किया था.
जी.
स्टार्टेड इन
जी.
ईश्वरपाल विद अ स्मॉल प्लेस. माई हाउस वॉज वेरी नियर टू इट.
अच्छा.
And I remember that time we could not afford any. But the fees, sir has kept the fees so low.
That's
That was the only criteria actually. And secondly, English medium school, which was very big and with such a low fees, it was very attractive. So my parents, they enrolled me over here. And of course, sir saw to it that he used to talk to each and every parents when they used to come for admission. He used to talk to them, convince them, show them the future, that English is the future.
जी.
India is developing and we have to stand on the global platform.
Correct.
So we need to know English. And that was his vision.
Yes, that has been the vision ever since.
Ever since.
Yes.
That was the reason I enrolled over here in this school.
Yeah, quality education at affordable price has been his mantra, and that continues to be the mantra of Children's Academy Group of Schools. Yes, we haven't changed, times have, but we haven't changed as far as that mantra is concerned. We've only been progressing every from strength to strength. So, coming back to your student life, you are a doctor today. I'm sure you had a bent towards science. So, क्या डिफरेंस आपको लगता है? आई एम श्योर आज भी बच्चे, आप योर फैमिली, एज फार एज फैमिली इज कंसर्न, चिल्ड्रन टुडे गो टू स्कूल्स. उस समय की इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, उस समय की लेबॉरेटरीज आर वेरी मॉडेस्ट, बट टुडे आज हर स्कूल में अगर आप देखें तो दीज आर थिंग्स विच आर शोकेस्ड. दे आर, एंड इवन वी एट चिल्ड्रंस अकेडमी हैव स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट लेबॉरेटरीज टुडे. इट वुड बी अ प्लेजर फॉर टू वर्क इन दोज लेबॉरेटरीज. बट उस समय का आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा सर?
उस समय का एक्सपीरियंस, खैर स्कूल का एक्सपीरियंस ऑल थ्रू आउट.
वो इसलिए पूछ रही है क्योंकि उस माहौल में भी आपका इंटरेस्ट इतना बना रहा कि आपका जो अचीवमेंट था, इट्स एट पार विद एनीबॉडी टुडे.
See, most important was the teachers out there.
Yes.
Okay, in all the field, on the subjects, teachers were so nice. They gave a homely atmosphere. As far as laboratories and other infrastructure is concerned, no doubt today's infrastructure is way high. But back then, it was mainly academics.
Yeah.
Infrastructure-wise, whatever basic necessities were required were always fulfilled. But there was no shosha as such.
Yeah.
So our laboratories where we had chemical
Chemistry.
laboratories and other. But of course, they were very immature type of laboratories, but the experiments that were done were absolutely like what we are doing now.
No.
Now, it's just like that अभी आज आप iPhone से खेल रहे हैं, but there was a time जब Nokia भी था.
जी, बिल्कुल.
So, we may not have a very great infrastructure, but we had dedicated teachers, dedicated principal who used to see to it that everything is done.
Any fond memory of Bhatt sir? Which you would recall? Yes.
I can never forget.
Absolutely.
And as a teacher, if you ask me, I remember he is a principal, of course, so they usually don't take classes. But once in 7th standard, our English teacher was not there. She was absent. So sir came to take our class.
Achha.
And we were so scared. All over the whole class was shivering and there was a pin drop silence. But the moment he entered in the class, first thing he said, he started talking, and within 5 minutes we all were so relaxed. I remember that was the time when teachers used to teach us question answer. And I thought,
Okay. Yeah.
कि कोई भी सब्जेक्ट पर कोई भी चैप्टर पढ़ाना है तो क्वेश्चन दिया उसका आंसर दिया. But sir, he started teaching us that chapter in a story format.
Okay.
And he explained us so well that the whole chapter was imprinted on my mind. And उसके बाद उन्होंने हमें क्वेश्चंस दिए कि these are the questions, you make your own answers. That was really different. I don't know that nowadays the studies must be different, but back then it was many questions.
Trust me, sir. His methodology still persists. जिसको आप story बोल रहे हैं, that story comes in the form of a set induction today. आज हम उसी तरह से the same way we prepare the chapter in such a way that it sounds like a story. It comes, to the children first, and from that known we take to the children to the unknown, and that's how we are teaching. It's the same. We are following the same methods and methodologies which sir has left for us. So talking about teachers, I'm sure you must be having some teacher in mind who's left an indelible mark on you. And why?
One of them.
But I'm sure as a science student, any preferences or even otherwise, any preferences? And why?
There is no preferences because for me, all the teachers were excellent. Starting from, Mukund sir, who used to teach us English, he was superb. Indra teacher and our another English teacher, Bakre sir, Hebe sir, everybody. All the teachers were excellent. Mukund sir, I can say, the way he used to teach, and he was same.
As he looks today, and he is today.
Always smiling. I think no particular teacher, but all the teachers were excellent out here.
Mm-hmm. So if you were to sum up your journey as a student with Children's Academy, how would you do it?
Well, great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And what would be your advice to the current generation of students?
Current generation of students, my advice will be, the most important advice will be adaptable. Don't be very stubborn, arrogant, and things like that. Adaptability is the thing. When I started my practice, I used to do all open surgeries.
Okay.
Over a period of time, it came that we had to do minimal invasive surgeries, keyhole surgery, and then now we have laser surgeries.
Yeah.
So if I don't keep changing or adapting with new technologies, I will be outdated.
Obsolete, absolutely.
And science is progressing so fast, things are progressing so fast that the thing what we learned yesterday, it is irrelevant now. So you need to be adaptable in any field, whether it is for construction field or share market or business or whatever. You need to be adaptable. You adapt yourself, learn the new technologies, bring it to your own business and do. That is one important. Second thing I would like to tell them that don't run after money, but you run after your skills. If you have good skills and you keep sharpening your skills, money will come after you. So keep learning, keep sharpening your skills. Last most important thing is relationship. Relationship with everyone. First of all, most important with yourself.
Yeah.
Give time to yourself.
That is the doctor speaking. That is the doctor speaking. Okay.
You keep a good relationship with your own body and mind. Give time to your family. Give time to your friends. Give time to your society. Don't ever ask what society has given you or what country has given you. Always try to give something to the society.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, doctor. And if somebody is listening to this interaction, say 50 years from now, what would you say?
And I would repeat the same thing because whatever I have told now,
Adaptability.
there will be lots and lots of stress at that time. We are seeing the stress level now. And I think with future technology, there will be lots and lots of stress. So the students will have to be much more, cool, calm, strong-headed, and they should do meditation and all that. That time the importance of meditations and all those things will increase.
But doctor, with time, convenience is also coming in. Like you said some time ago, in those days, you had just enough provision or resources for just in case, like you're talking about infrastructure. But with time, as you say, convenience is also coming in. So, what kind of stress would you foresee in students, if I were to ask you?
Nice question, actually. As you said, in 1970s, 80s, we had
Minimal infrastructure and mature.
now we have big infrastructure.
Yeah.
But if you take the data and you see, now the stress has increased much more. The suicide rate has increased, depression rate has increased.
Yeah.
So all that has increased. I don't know whether it is because of infrastructure or
No.
because of maybe expecting too much.
Expectation is, yeah.
So संयम, संतोष, ये सब चीज़ होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. आपके पास कितना भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो जाए, बड़े से बड़ा हो जाए, अगर आप में संयम, संतोष नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं होगा. I'll give you an example. My parents, my elder brothers, they never traveled by air. When I started my practice at the age of 35, probably I did my first ad to do from Bombay to Goa, and then I did a lot of it. My children, they used to ask me, "Hey, Papa, why can't we go in business class? We are going in economy. Why can't we go in business class?" I told them very calmly, see, it's not that I can't afford business class. I may probably afford business class, but the thing is not everybody should be asking for मुझे business मिल रहा है कि नहीं. I am happy that I am at least traveling in economy.
Yes. Yeah.
There are so many others who has not done any air travel at all.
Yeah.
So अगर आप ऊपर की तरफ देखोगे तो आप हमेशा असंतुष्ट रहोगे.
Correct.
अपने से नीचे की लेवल को देखा करो और संतोष अगर आप पे आएगा तो फिर आपको स्ट्रेस नहीं. और ये चीज़ नहीं बोलने की वजह से स्ट्रेस लेवल बढ़.
Such, I always complained I had no shoes till I saw a man without feet. That is true. So Sanyam, Santosh, adaptability and valuing relationship. These are the key words that I take away from here. These are the charismatic former students of Children's Academy. They have anchored plenty of shores, be it media, engineers, doctors, even defense personnel, chefs, designers, fashion designers. They've gone to plenty of shores, but they've made sure that they come back to us. They come back to Children's Academy to keep the flag flying high. So I have never called you, or I would never address you as an ex-student. I would say you belong to the extended family of Children's Academy. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.